You know, you must have enjoyed this class, but as you are finishing this class, we're already preparing and looking forward to the next class. After your week of free time and kind of like rechewing everything that you've learned, we are gonna get ready for God's kingdom plan. It's a course that is probably one of the ones that are gonna shift your thinking from traditional thinking where we've learned what we call the gospel of salvation, is that God so loved the world that He wanted to save every soul. And the only purpose of Jesus was really to save souls. But the gospel of the kingdom, which is directly related to God's kingdom plan, speaks about God's purpose with the cosmos, God's purpose with every sphere of society. We're thinking about government, we're thinking about education, we're thinking about family, we're thinking about the media, the multimedia, we're thinking about everything that influences or shapes society. What is His plan? So why do we call it God's kingdom plan? Because we need to go back to what God originally designed. When we want to know what He wants for today, we need to go back to Genesis, the original design before the fall. It's like 3 chapters, big chapters in the Bible. Number 1, what was His intent? And we can't know. And then number 2, what happened when Adam and Eve fell and sin entered into this world? What went wrong? What got distorted? And what did Jesus do when He redeemed the cosmos? The Bible says, for God so loved the cosmos that He gave His only begotten Son. This means that Jesus' purpose of His death and resurrection was not just about souls. It was really about everything that He had created. So when God from heaven looks down, He wants to see this earth, this cosmos, everything He created back under His dominion. And that's what kingdom means in the Bible. It means God's dominion in every sphere of our lives, our minds, our hearts, our soul, our strength, but also in everything that He has created. And that's where we have to find out what our place is. So as societal architects in training, what do? We need to see, okay, what is God's overall plan? It's His kingdom plan. But what is my place in it? And I know out of experience, when we start sharing these truths with you and you start understanding what God's heart and desire is, you suddenly start to see, wow, this is my place in that plan. And that's the purpose of the class, is to inspire you, is to equip you, and to empower you so that you take the place that God has given you in this earth. And that you fulfill, like David did, that he served his generation according to the will of God. That is your goal. That is my goal. That is our life. And this class will literally help you to shift your thinking from small thinking, from the gospel of salvation to the gospel of the kingdom, which is a kingdom that will affect every sphere of your life and every sphere of society. So join us as we are preparing ourselves for this next class.